The elevator hadn't arrived yet. Your phone was already in your hand. You weren't checking anything. There wasn't a notification. There wasn't even a reason. You just couldn't leave the moment empty. Think about where it happens. The 3 seconds between stopping the car and opening the door, the gap between sitting down and the food arriving, the moment after you lock your front door and wait for the elevator. Tiny pauses, 10 seconds, maybe 15, and in every single one of them, the phone is already out. Not because something happened, not because you were bored. Before boredom even had time to register, the motion was already done. You picked it up before thinking. That's not a small thing. Those gaps used to do something. Not productive, not conscious. Your brain just moved things around, processed, wandered. That's where a lot of thinking actually happened. Not at a desk, not during focused work. In the spaces between things. The spaces you've now filled. At some point, the phone became the default state for any moment without a defined activity. Not a tool you reach for, a position your hand returns to. The industry term for this is idle moments, platforms engineered specifically for them. Every feed, every autoplay, every infinite scroll was designed around one question. What does the user do when they have nothing to do? The answer was supposed to be, open the app. The answer became, the app is already open. You didn't decide to fill every gap. Nobody told you to. But somewhere in the last 10 years, empty became uncomfortable in a way it didn't used to be. 15 seconds of nothing now feels like something's wrong, like you should be doing something, like you're wasting it. So you reach before you realize you've reached. That reflex isn't random. It was built slowly through repetition and design until it stopped feeling like a choice and started feeling like a default. What changes when the gaps disappear isn't obvious. It's not that you're distracted, it's that you're never fully between things anymore. There used to be a small moment of mental transition when you moved from one part of your day to another, a pause that gave your brain a signal. That part is done, this part is starting. The phone removes the transition. You go from one context directly into a feed, and from the feed directly into the next context. No gap, no signal, no completion. Your brain never gets the moment that says, that's finished. Which is part of why the day can feel exhausting in a way that's hard to explain. Not because you worked too hard, because you never stopped, even in the moments you weren't working. Notice where your hand goes next time you stop. Not because you should fight it, not because there's something wrong with it. Just notice, because the reach happens before you decide. And most things that happen before you decide, you never actually chose.